Right. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat, folks, when you do arrive. Hopefully this is fixed. Excellent. Thank you, Riley. I don't exactly know what happened. For some reason, OBS was trying to connect to a mic that just didn't exist. So, as I was saying, welcome to Cornwall, which is a lovely part of Britain. Actually does look a bit like this, only our mountains quite aren't this spectacular. But it does. The rest of it is pretty accurate. And the aim today, as you can see by what's written in the bottom corner, is to create the Cornwall Prehistoric Preserve. So we're going to try to use mostly British animals in this particular park. And we're also going to try to make it look as nice and sort of semi-natural and such as humanly possible. I have also caved and installed just 1 or 2 mods. Nothing too drastic, but just a few to liven up the gameplay. So let's get started. The first thing I need to decide is what I'm going to do with the entrance, because at first I thought, oh, let's have the entrance down here. But then it doesn't kind of make... How are people going to get here to this Cornish prehistoric preserve? So I think it does make sense for us to have the entrance over here still somewhere. Yes, I know the park is closed. And as you can see, we have a great many options for arrival points here. I will use plenty.
One sheet's plenty.
We're gonna try to make this look as nice and aesthetically pleasing as possible. But we will stick to the standard. Oh no, wrong one. So we'll stick to the standard arrival point, because I think that one makes sense. Not a lot of people arrive by helicopter to places in the UK. There we are. I will just stick this on fast forward while we're building the general bits of the park. And while I'm doing this, how has everyone's day been? Have you all been having a good time with our Sundays? Ah, of course. It's not going to... Right, that's not going to work, is it? You know what I haven't done in a while? A good old-fashioned hexagon. The only problem with this path system is that it can be very frustrating at times. I get what Evo means about the path system being kind of worse in this game than it was in the first. Ah, of course, I've just done that wrong. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah. 1, 2, 3. And if anyone who is watching this who has not seen this sort of thing before, this is how Evo and others get those perfect geometric shapes. Build your skeletal layout first. Connect it all together. Just like that. There we go. Well, my dominant hand is crying of pain for help. Oh, what have you done, Neron? Sounds like you've got a bit of a... Ah, interesting. Is a lagoon going to... Oh, that's way large, isn't it? That's huge! Okay. So let's go with the standard nice entrance way being water. There we go. Yeah, so Niren, have you what even is that profile picture? I don't know what that I love this. This sand is nothing like British sand, I'm telling you. Our sand is a lot more like the sand you get in Germany, where it's that like on the Germany map, where it's like kind of intermingled with shale and rocks. It's just not. It's not like this at all.
We're not pure.
You very rarely have sand as white and as nice as this. I don't really like the rock being under it. What does the dirt look like? No. 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 Okay. We'll stick with the lighter rock. Oh, badminton practice. Badminton, oddly enough, was the only sport I was ever actually any good at. I was useless at pretty much everything else, as many people at my school will attest. I feel like we need some sort of decoration here in the center. Of course, we don't have anything. We don't even have a statue or anything, so that may have to wait. I don't particularly want to use like a Jurassic Park gate because that's going to be just unrealistic, I think, for our British prehistoric preserve.
Funnily enough, interesting fact, even though I was forced to do sports and stuff, I wasn't made to do them because I was seen as a safety hazard.
So you got out of PE practice because you're a safety hazard?
No. Rugby and tennis I got out of.
Rugby and tennis you got out of.
I don't have hand-eye coordination, do I?
Ah, I see.
But if they needed someone to walk with like 7 people hanging off, that was probably me.
There we go, a few little ones over here. There we are. Cricket, I was useless at cricket, and cricket is like the British sport. It's one of the ones we invented, and I'm terrible at it. Absolutely awful. I could never understand how to, like, swing.
Swing, bada bada.
So... there you go. I wish the plants... I really do miss individual placeable trees. Like, even just that palm tree. I miss that single palm tree. Oh. No. Oh, some ginkgo, maybe. Ginkgo does grow near water. In my mind. I mean, you could always claim they're willow trees, not ginkgo trees. It's nice, I think. I like that. Right. I suppose we're going to need some dinosaurs quite soon, otherwise people are going to get bored. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide part of this park off probably down here. And it's literally just going to be for our dinosaur production. Can I get that to fit somewhere nicer? Yep. We'll also shove down here the staff room. Oh no, the command center. Control center. I do like this design of control center, but this one, since I want to go for something a bit utilitarian. This is very utilitarian and I think works for Britain. Plus, I think with the new mod I have on, I can have as many of these as I like. Yes, so we can use some of these as attractions and stuff. Staff center. There we go. Dump one of these in. Now, I'm pretty sure I can combine these together. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, that works. Almost looks like it should be there as well. Just have this lightly curve round. And what we'll do is we'll hide this staff only path, so it doesn't appear too obvious. Yes, how was everyone else's week? Neron's been chatting a lot. Ooh. Again, the lack of individual placeable trees here. Good. That kind of works. I want to put some trees at the back here. Ginkgo ones do place a lot. I have discovered that the ginkgo trees place a lot better than the actual normal trees. So if you're having trouble getting normal trees into spots, just put down some ginkgo. Right, so we probably need to have some dinosaurs on the go. So I think we'll start with our Iguanodon, which is one of the more famous British dinosaurs. What have you been photoshopping, Herman? Iguanodon. Where am I? Where am I? Iguanodons. There we are. Oh, of course. I have to hire some scientists first, don't I? What have we got in here? We just need genetics and welfare. And they're all awful, aren't they? Genetics 2 of 6. 5, 4, 4, 3 of 8. Welfare. 1 of 5, 1 of 4, 2 of 7 genetics. That's not too bad. You know, I wish there was a way that you could just re-roll the scientists. Because this is entirely by random anyway, isn't it? And it's just... 5, 5, 3, 5... Okay, we'll grab the other... Hang on, what does this actually... Yeah, there must be a time. It must be on a timer, I should think. Yeah. So for now, we'll just leave... Oh, we need to bloody give them their skills. Yeah, so we're only going to use British prehistoric animals here. With the potential to maybe use one or two others if we feel...
Lights.
Yes, please. If we feel that we don't have enough. But to be fair, I think we're going to have difficulty fitting all British species in anyway. Because there's just not much space on this particular map. And we've got a Dimorphodon, Plesiosaurus, Ichthyosaurus, Liporodon to fit in, potentially. So we're going to have to be space conscious. And I also want to definitely try to give this a bit more of a, less of a park feel and more of a wildlife park feel, preserve. So we want to try and make it a bit more less parky. Hello, Bluebird, how are you? Alright, we should be able to create those Iguanodons now, though. You're going to get rid of all these short-lived... Look at that! Iguanodon as standard has a 75% chance to be needy and antisocial. It's quite shocking if you think about it. Right, I'm going to go with this purple skin. And we'll go with the purple on... We'll go with the purple on black. I just want to see what that looks like. Because I bet you it looks nothing like how it should. And we'll go with white and black. That was interesting. We've suddenly lost our menu audio. And we'll have one more color combination. Oh, I like that green. We'll have that green and... Actually... I want to try and get one that's similar to the Walking with Dinosaurs, European, actually, which was yellow and green, wasn't it? Something like that. So we'll go with that one as well. Select the eggs. Okay. Select the eggs. Let's just take those ones. Oh dear, skittish. Skittish and social. Skittish and humble. Okay, well. Well, the dinosaurs are ready. We just need to create a paddock for them. We also need to think about how to make this reserve-y, I suppose. Hello, Orca. So like a national park, yes, exactly, Neron. Exactly like a national park. Which they do exist in Britain. I think it's okay to have some pathy bits. But actually shrink the path down. Because British paths are generally really quite small. There we go. Oh, I should probably put... I've just realised something. I should probably put the music into muting licensed music, shouldn't I? Otherwise the stream is going to be copyright claimed. I didn't think about that. Right, we'll have some small amenities. Usually amenities are at the front of British parks. You literally walk in the door and there'll be... Oh, here's a coffee shop. So we'll put one there. We'll let it build. We will then come up with a colour scheme. I do not have invisible fences, no. Because I had trouble getting some of these mods to work, so. So, what colour scheme? Jurassic World concrete panels. Let's get rid of these out the front. This is our food, isn't it? So. Give this one. I quite like that. I actually quite like that. You wouldn't get crab or sushi in this country. Burgers. That's what you get. Burgers. Tend to see green in nature. We do. But I do want to kind of lean on the Britishness a bit. Blue. The red. White. And... Ooh. Quite like the idea of the lighting being green or like a purple, so it looks like they've got the blue lighting. Let's go with that. Save as default. There we go. So every building will now be produced with that sort of color scheme to it. And we'll stick another one in here. There. Yeah, that'll do. Do you have short fences? No. See, this is the problem. We don't have those short fences yet. So I'm going to be a bit limited in making it look completely natural. We will do our best. That's fine. Smoothie, juice, chocolate to drink. Hot chocolate is always good, as far as I'm concerned. Go with something a little smaller, and I don't really like the columns, if I'm honest. Thatch is very British, I have to say. But as is... I think we'll go with those columns. I prefer those ones to the others. And we'll move the entrance to that side. There we go. That looks alright, I think. Are you talking about Claire Deering again, Neron? No. I just want you to... That's okay. I'm wondering where to put the iguanodons. I think we'll create a large enclosure here. Backing onto this this area. Yeah. Iguanodons don't need very much since they're... I love this. Small electric fence is actually enormous. Don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. I definitely miss the low... I really do miss having low fences. Only because it makes doing stuff like this a lot more difficult. But we will persevere. That's not exactly straight, is it? Right. Put some trees there. It's okay. It's not how I would like it, but until mods get ported over and such, we'll just have to make do. Yeah, that's fine. I was watching a very interesting review by of this game by someone earlier on, and it's funny how much of it that I agree with. He was very much of my persuasion that this game is shocking in some aspects. Shockingly bad. I still haven't formulated an opinion in terms of a review yet for this. Just simply because it's very difficult to come up with what I think, really.
Oh, Fletcher.
Yes, hon.
I have my evening planned out.
Lovely. Lots of anime to read, eh?
Manga.
Manga to read. Is there a difference? Answers in the comments.
One moving, the other one isn't.
Oh, I see. I quite like the idea of having a sort of seating area here. See, this path tool is worse. I mean, really, why? Honestly. Frontier, you had one job. Couldn't even port over your path from the first game without messing it up. For heaven's sake. I mean, look at that. No. Seriously. It's little things like that that make me seriously wonder what they were thinking, because so many things that were perfectly fine with the original game, they've ruined. A perfectly good path tool in the first game, more or less, and they've ruined it. Kind of want to see if I can drop... Oof! Yeah, I know I said I wanted to drop the terrain. I didn't mean create a cavern all the way to Australia. Just wanted to drop the fence down. That's a bit better. Maybe still a bit much. Yeah, just something like that. Just enough to... Just so... Ugh, first world moat problems. This reminds me so much of trying to make good looking parks in the first game without all the mods. Maybe I should turn intensity down. Yeah. Having it on maximum intensity was the problem. Yeah. Just make this a bit lower. We'll make soften up all the terrain. Yep. Make this the pond. I am keeping an eye on the chat, by the way, folks. Don't worry. You require a prehistoric-looking pine tree. Don't worry, we'll put some prehistoric pine trees in there. And you also saw my essay review that got blacklisted. Why did an essay review get blacklisted? What did you do? Or not do, as it is with essays. That's... it's okay. So some fibrous ground cover at this end, just to hide the edge a bit. Stick in some of those prehistoric pine trees that Herman is desperate for. I wish it would create more than 3. I don't get rid of them. I just wanted you to put a few other types of tree in. Ah. All we need are these trees in individual placeable form, and then I'll be happy. As will everyone be happy. Evo will be happy, I will be happy, and we're the only two that really matter in the terms of opinion anyway. Hello Sunlight, how are you? Stick a... Oof, that's a bit much. Just wanted a little bit around the edges, I mean, really.
Would it be the sperms?
Hmm?
Would it be the sperms?
The sperns?
Oh, landscape feature. Probably the white puts it over then.
Yeah.
Or Giant's Causeway.
Which Evo matters? Both Evos matter, Evolution Triangle.
All Evos matter.
All Evos matter, there we go. Thank you for saving me there.
You're welcome.
Lower the intensity. A little bit of scuffed terrain there. Some more trees there. I'll put in a few of my much loved ginkgos here. There we are. A few there. And a few here and there. We need some good old rocks in here. We'll go with this style. There we are. So yes, I am playing with some mods on because I've just gotten bored of the game as it is. There's just so many things that modders proved to Frontier were necessary in a game like this, and they ignored them. There we are. That's not too bad, I don't think, as a preserve sort of area. We'll put some seating area up here. And maybe I really like this style of viewing gallery with just the wings on the front, and the fact that it is quite low down. No, there we are. So we'll try and stick that somewhere. Maybe not have that coming off that, but maybe... Oh, this is going to be a narrow one. No! I said turn... Oh, okay. It's another little annoyance when it does that. Claire's Sanctuary. Oh. One heck of a DLC. For its sheer awfulness, I mean. Not just because... in no way am I saying, oh, it's one heck of a DLC because it's amazing. Claire's Sanctuary was an appalling pile of turds. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get these dinosaurs into their enclosure, shall we? Release via airlift.
Heading to collect the asset.
2. Oh, I must wait until those 2 are done. so let's use the aviary gallery.
Asset has been collected.
Maybe put it... So the fencing does need to be as much as possible hidden.
Transporting asset.
I don't mind a couple of bits sticking up.
Delivery has been completed.
While the parks have become famous for dinosaurs, it's not quite the way we'd want. Hopefully, working together, we can change that.
It's not quite the way we
meant
want.
to introduce myself. George Lambert, security specialist. Our challenges are many, so let's not waste any time.
Our challenges are many, and your intelligence, Lambert, is low.
This dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the Iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
Ugh, Lambert. The word meathead is literally designed for a guy like that. He's the most stereotypical person I could ever imagine. It's like, we need someone who represents security. We'll just go for a beefy black dude because they've got absolutely no imagination at all. Oh yeah, they're not dinosaurs, are they? They're assets. Yes. Thank you for correcting me there. There we are. Nice. Maybe a few more of my much-loved ginkgo here. I think that looks right. This is a bit ugly, I have to say. Let's see if we can make that looking a little bit nicer. It's better. It's better. Oh, more iguanodons. Are you enjoying the shirtless Henry Wu mod? No, I'm not, Dinosaur King. I'm avoiding that. Like, I don't know, like someone who has the plague. I'm very much avoiding it.
Assets in the air. Transportation complete.
It's a few nice. Let's have some decorative rocks.
Asset transportation complete.
Damn it. Actually, no, that's fine. We'll put one of those helpful light rigs up. No, maybe not. This is the problem with the decorations, that because they're all based on that one, this strange oval shaped thing. None of them fit. None of them fit nicely in gaps. It's very tricky to get something looking pleasant. You like the description? What description would that be? Maybe we can mold those two into one another. That kind of looks okay. I'm happy with that. Maybe stick a few more in here just to both cover up that awful path error, but also make this place look a little bit special, like that. Yeah, that's okay. Kind of tempted to have one or two on this side as well, just to make this area stand out a bit. Actually, let's just continue this along. I am going to stick one of those lighting things in the corner. Hello, Keezy. I'm doing okay. How are you? Ah, you like the description. Can the Dimorphodons be named? We'll have to come up with some names for dinosaurs. Do we have an Iguanodon? What signs do we have? Flying, herbivore, Brachiosaurus, Gallimimus. Is it me, or do we have less signs than we used to have as well? This is just a generic herbivore sign. We don't even have anything. Okay, well, we'll have a generic herbivore sign. There you go. And I'm just going to put the other Iguanodons in, and then we'll have a look at how these skins turned out. So if you remember... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. If you remember, the very first ones were supposed to have purple on them. Well, okay, I suppose they have a little purple on them. I'll give them that. Yeah, not 100% convinced on that particular set of skins there. Iguanodons 3. Oh, that actually looks quite close to the Walking with Dinosaurs European variant, and hopefully the Walking with Dinosaurs American variants are on their way. Oh dear, what's happening to this guy? His head is... Oh dear. Yeah, we'll just ignore the very obvious problems this game still has. Because of course it has massive problems still.
Asset in transit.
Could probably do with having a very large gift shop at the entrance. All British parks have a huge gift shop at the entrance. Yep, we'll go with that. Speed up, please. Ludicrous speed. I think our color scheme really works.
Delivery complete.
Ah, of course, that's now sticking out here. I don't like that. No, that's gonna bug me. We need to name... Shall we name our Iguanodons? We'll name... Where's the ones we just put in? Oh, they definitely look like the walking dinosaurs ones that the Utahraptors kill. Yeah, I'm happy with those. Maybe we can have a Suchomimus and call it Ceratoscopus, the new British Spinosaurus. I'd be okay with using a little bit of imagination. So where's Iguanodon number 1? Iguanodon 1. Oh, I think I've got dinosaurs do need to actually eat. Might be worth me creating... Name it Gerald. Our very first Iguanodon is going to be called Gerald. Let's hide this back here with the rest. Oh my god. Leave the trees in place. Blimey. Benjamin and Gerald. Okay, we'll call our our first two iguanodons Benjamin and Gerald. Where shall we stick the gate that they go in through? We'll stick it there. Let's just go and double check these guys are actually eating. I don't want them to starve to death. This is not a particularly Britishness thing. The DPG one is a bit British, I have to say. So we'll go with that, and we'll go with the DPG colours. I do like this design of viewing gallery. Just because it's lower than the rest and it has that cutoff underneath it, it's really nice. Should I actually open the park and get people in? There we are. Oh, Franklin, don't even talk to me about Franklin. Name one of the purple ones Artemis and one of the yellow ones Apollo. Oh, right, okay, hang on. We're getting a lot of names. So Iguanodon 1, Gerald. We'll call the other, where's Iguanodon number 2? I do like that name Artemis. For the other purple one. You got high comfort? Oh, you need ground fruit. What's ground fruit created by? Any ideas?
Normally they're bananas.
A ground nut? Oh, ground fruit is the cycads. Okay. I don't mind putting a few cycads about. There we are. Agatha, we need a Karen. I think we'll have the Polycanthus Karen. We'll stick some Polycanthuses. Polycanthusi? We'll stick some armored guys in there as well, since Walking with Dinosaurs established they do in actual fact live together, and that's obviously correct because Walking with Dinosaurs said it was. Let's see if we can get something that looks similar to the Walking with Dinosaurs skin pattern. Pretty sure it is white on the top. Maybe I'll have to go with the black. Let's see what that turns out like. And we'll take all 3 of those. Release them via airlifts.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
So there is they have discovered a species of sauropod on the Isle of Wight, which looks very similar. I've seen the skeleton. It looks very similar to Camarasaurus, to be honest. Maybe we could have the gift factory, the gift shop there, actually.
Transit has commenced.
I have the gift shop here. And we'll make this gap into something. I'm just not sure. I know what we can put in there. We can put the lavatories in here. Mind the chopper.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset transported.
This is the Polacanthus, and it's covered in armor plates and spikes. Mess
It's
with
not
this animal
too
at your own
bad.
risk.
I have a feeling that these guys aren't visiting here because this is a type of viewing gallery that they... I don't know. There's a singular woman in there who's looking not outside at the dinosaurs, but is choosing instead to marvel. Oh no, she has this. She has seen there are dinosaurs. She's finally seen it. Look, I was looking completely the wrong way. I was fascinated by the door, but I've now discovered that there is in actual fact a flipping iguanodon in there. Where's my Polacanthus? Oh, that's not far off the Walking with Dinosaurs one, actually. The body skin is pretty much dead on for the one in Walking with Dinosaurs. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Confirming asset delivery.
Open space and ground leaf required, and you're happy. Nice. So we got all the Polacanthuses. Wait, restrooms are called laboratories too. No, lavatories, not laboratories. Lavatories. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to teach you guys English, aren't I? So I think what I do want to do is maybe have, considering folks are going to be sat here, maybe have, I don't know, maybe have the Dimorphodon enclosure at the very end. Oh, shall we actually set up our... Seating with canopy makes no sense. That'll work. Formal wear. Lovely. I like how the formal wear shop actually has no clothing in the windows whatsoever. Just remarkable there. I know I'm English, Fletcher. I'm fine. Jolly good. So maybe we could have one of the sea creatures then down here. Now what I want to do is again try to use height a little bit. I want this to be a lot lower than the surrounding area. At least here. Because then on this side, I want them to walk round to it, so. Some quite hefty land deformation we've got going on there. The south of the UK is nice when the weather is good. Yes, the south of the UK has nice, nice landscape. Right, enclosures. So we want this to be no, we want it to be low. 1, 2, 3. And I think I'm going to have to cut some more terrain out. More one. And one there, I think. I quite like that shape. Right, we'll stick the lagoon hatchery at this end. Damn it. Why did you... Ah, Jurassic World Evolution 2, you do make it very difficult to enjoy you. Where is the not glass aviary from? So I have a mod. That's where that is from. I got pretty tired of the game's limitations already. And I do agree with what a lot of people who are as vocal about their disappointment with this game as I am. I agree that Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster put this game in a really awkward, and the first game, in a very awkward position. This game is just not good enough compared with those. We could have a free roaming Dimorphodons in the park since it's a national park. I'm not sure the guests would appreciate free roaming pterosaurs. I just have this nagging feeling that they may find the experience distressing. Just a nagging feeling. Who cares about the guests? True, this is a park for the dinosaurs at the end of the day. This is supposed to be a park to make sure that they feel happy. So a lowering of about 2 contour lines looks relatively natural, I've discovered, in these games, or at least on Frontier's engines. So same thing here. We'll drop it down by about 2. And same here, by about 2. And then by roughly another 2. There you go. That works fine. Stick in some more trees. And some more ginkgos. Add some rocks. Well, not rocks, but rock. Why have we got foliage over here? This is some very odd noises the iguanodons make. Good. Right. Ichthyosaur time. Ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs in here. What? What do you mean not connected? Oh, derp. There you go. Connected now. Right, we'll just get rid of... We'll whack up the intolerance. Let's see. What skin do people want for the ichthyosaurs in terms of let's start with the base pattern. Do we go for the yellow, the grey, the green, the white, the black, the purple, or nothing? What do people think? I'm laughing so hard because his name is Diabetes by default. What? Red and the black. So that one. Okay, we'll have some of that one. Someone give me another pattern. So we've got some nice color pattern options here. I like the purple mangrove. Let's go with that. And let's go with... Quite like that orange, actually. Should go for the orange and the green. No, orange and the white? No, let's go for tiger stripes. Let's see how that comes out. Sorry, I'm just responding to a massage. Well, we'll see how the tiger skin comes out. We'll have that one, and that one. 3. We'll have 2 of this one. And we'll have 3 of those ones. And then we'll maybe put a plesiosaur in here. So let's have a look at this one first of all.
Hey, Owen Grady here. I'll keep it brief.
That looks all right. Not too bad. Not quite the red and black though that it seemed to be in.
A perfect example of what I'm talking about. They have a large dorsal fin, much like a dolphin, or actually more like a shark.
God, I hate him so much. Right, let's see what this one looks like. No, it's not black at all. So this is the purple and light grey, which looks alright. And shall we see what the tiger striping looks like? Yeah, nothing like the preview image. Again. Disappointing. I don't understand the preview imaging, is how they just don't work at all. Oh, this is interesting. That doesn't automatically alter the shapes of things now. Ah. Interesting. Let's put a fish. He requires lagoon. It is on the lagoon. Hopefully the plesiosaur skeleton designs will be a bit more impressive. We'll only have a few of them. Insert funny joke here. Yeah. I don't get the point of the previews if they're never accurate to what the thing actually looks like. I mean, this one is supposed to be black and white, primarily. And we'll have... And let's go with the orange and grey. And we'll have 2 of that one. And 2 of this one. Okay. So what did the black and white come out as? The black and white came out as green. What? Seriously? Black and white comes out as green?
It basically spends its time surfing and eating, which is not a bad way to live.
Oh, my heavens. So this was the orange and grey. Oh. Did I forget to apply the... No, because this one's got spots. Okay, this one has got blue spots and a slightly yellow body and an orange stripe along the back. They just bear no resemblance at all, ever. Ah. Oh well. Now, what I want is for an amenity building or two on this area here. No. Okay, small amenity building. Food. There. Build faster. God. We'll have a seating area next to it. No, no, just curve. All I want is a curve. I swear. I seriously hope that the first DLC comes with some improvements to the way landscaping works in this game. There's an orthocone mod that replaces the elasmo. I have seen that one. It does look pretty cool, actually. Really? Really? Oh my god. Just stick some trees in there. See? Individual placeable trees. Come on, Frontier. Oh my lord. Look at them all coming! Look at it! It's a great migration of... They're literally all going to view the ichthyosaurs and the plesiosaurs. It's become a hit. Or are they all going just to the food place? Really? They're all just going into the food place? Hang on, but this is a sushi building. Okay, people seem to be more eager to try out this sushi place than anything else. Donuts. Donuts. We'll put a...
Ichthyosaurus. One could easily mistake it for a prehistoric dolphin or swordfish. It is in fact neither. Rather, a simple aquatic reptile.
Let's put in some nice flower pots here.
into a mysterious marine environment.
Uh,
The whales and sharks that grace our seas today are often dwarfed by some of the colossal aquatic species that held dominion over the oceans millions of years ago.
that's nice. I like that.
The lengthy neck of Plesiosaurus grants
They
this
put in
reptile an extended
a
reach
large
to
light
strike its
pillar.
prey. Paired with a patient approach,
Maybe,
Plesiosaurus can prove to be a high.
maybe have them in between.
The temperatures of the prehistoric waters were thought to have been significantly warmer than they are today. With this in mind, we try to maintain similar temperature levels for them here in the park.
There you go. That works. I like that actually.
Like feeding time at our reptile enclosure.
Do we have a?
Taking display.
Because these fences are huge again, aren't they? Yes. Ah! I wish there were some low fences. Fletcher, do you want to know a fun fact about the Jurassic Park Velociraptor after which you may hate me for life? Is this the fact that one of the sound effects is the sound of two tortoises mating? So I already know that one. Be to the punch, Neron. I'm sorry. I think we need to make this bit look a little bit more. Foliaged. That's better. I feel like having something here. Boom, boom. How tall are these? Where are the this rock? How tall could we actually get that? Toggle axis. It's not quite an arch, but it's not bad. Let's line. I want to line this with some more. No. Line this with some more rocks. Oops. That's okay-ish. God, creativity is difficult in this game. It's just very difficult to make it something It just looks. Like, we need some statues and some fountains. We need, again, just like the first game, we need more decorations. Desperately need more decorations. What's going on here? Here we are. See, it doesn't really make sense for seating to be on the sand, to be honest. And that doesn't really make much sense either. Hmm. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's just too big. And we wouldn't you wouldn't have a hotel in this sort of place. So maybe just some ornamental plant life. We do like our wildflower meadows here in Britain.
With this,
That's not too bad. Stick a few rocks in here. And a few fallen logs. A lowly tree there. Maybe replace that with a ginkgo. Or two. I'll just stick a ginkgo in that. There we go. That's the sort of size I wanted in the middle, but that'll do. I like that. That's fine. We've got a nice sort of seating area. We've got our nice plesiosaurs. I wonder if now I have that mod, I can put these underneath. No. Interesting. They're always automatically on the surface. That's funny. Hang on then. Does that mean if I... Because that's... Hang on. We're doing an experiment. If I do that... That technically lowers the ground level. Then, does that allow me to put... It does! Look at that! Interesting. But do they work, is the thing. Shall we... So, no, they don't... The answer is no, they don't really work. Yes. They don't work as lighting under the water regardless. Well... Oh, hello, Stabster, how are you? I think it's time we had a carnivore looking over the beach. So, what carnivore is it going to be? Metriacanthosaurus or Proceratosaurus? Because they're the two big ones from Britain. Oh, we've got Megalosaurus as well, haven't we? How could I forget Megalosaurus? Oof. Oh dear. I should be tried for treason. I forgot that. Some random rock features lying around. Natural meadow plants. Yeah, that'll do. Megalosaurus, definitely. Right then. Okay, so if I want the path to sort of continue... whoops. This way. Ah. I'm hoping it won't be able to escape through that. I suppose we'll very much see if it can or cannot. If in doubt, we'll just stick some rocks in there. So Megalosaurus gets the lovely beach frontage. Well, I suppose it is becoming of a creature of Megalosaurus's fame and importance. Ginkgos, please. Yep. What shall we do in terms of environment for this guy? I think we'll make his paddock quite simple. Kind of... We'll make it quite sandy, I think. That may have been a bit much. That's better. Yes. So how are you, Stabster, anyway? Have you been having a good day? This looks so bizarre. Ooh, it's a nice sunrise. Ah, people are doing better. Not all going down here. No one's popped in here yet. It obviously doesn't work if it's not... Well, it says... Nature lovers in here. Hmm. Alright, Megalosaurus. Let's see, in terms of skin. Just go for something quite simple to start with. We'll have two. We'll have a male and a female. We'll go with that. One. Two. Release via airlift, because we don't want to release our carnivores into the general public.
Asset.
And while they're doing that, we're going to need to give them something to eat, aren't we?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Megalosaurus to the park.
We are pleased to welcome a Megalosaurus to the park.
Asset transportation underway.
Need to have a bit of foliage around here. Yep, that'll do. You low ferns. Yep. Some of those cracking ginkgos I love so much. Not bad. My attempt to make this look not so parky, however, is not going quite according to plan, but it's very difficult to make something that looks very natural and such, I think.
Asset has been delivered.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Ooh.
I'm Dr. Kajal Dua. I'm something of a perfectionist, and I demand it in others. So I expect that you'll do your best. I just wanted to make that clear.
So I really like that skin
And
pattern.
welcome.
But that was orange. That's orange and white.
Anytime you
Not
hear the word mega,
much
you know
orange.
you're dealing with something significant. And the Megalosaurus is no different. This meat-eating theropod dominates any environment it finds itself in. While that's an admirable survival trait, it's also one that we cannot accept here at the park. I want to make that clear.
Really, Dua? So you don't mention anything about the fact that Megalosaurus was the first dinosaur discovered and named? Which is kind of the more important thing about the dinosaur? But I think that one is going to have to be the female because its patterning is quite light. So hopefully the other pattern will be a lot brighter. And a bit more distinctive. While we're doing that,
Transit has commenced.
while they are transporting our asset, let's create another. Another little Decorations.
Asset has been transported.
Let's go for the... So actually put this... No, because the Spinosaurus skull is actually too small. Let's go with the low planters. Who knows? What do you think of Orca? Can we not? No, I think Orca, this is not the place to come and discuss people on the eBay Discord, or to be doing stuff like that, please. Oh, well, still, in general. You know, I do try to avoid crossing Evo's Discord with my own stuff because, oh dear, a fight has begun between... Why? Oi. Why are you guys... Why? It actually just injured. Hang on. Have I got injuries on then? What? Oh. Ah. Must be a dominance imbalance of some kind. Ah. Does that mean I'm going to have to mess around creating... Yes, it does. Blast. Paleomedical facility. I don't particularly want to have to build one because it's just feels like it's taking up space. But okay. Fine. Territory fights occur if there isn't a clear alpha. Well, I honestly thought there was. How do I know? Oh, base dominance 185. Base dominance 150. So why is it... Okay then. I just generally try to avoid them having any traits that affect dominance. Yeah. It's just one of those little annoyances about sandbox mode. Can we go and investigate that, please? Ah, thank you. Christmas presents have arrived. Jolly good. Yep. That would be my brothers and sisters, I believe.
By the way, one of mine is that this part of it.
What injury is it? Organ trauma? Where's our... Now, sea snakes that don't look a thing like the colour patterns I gave them. So what I want to do is have, I think we have the Dimorphodons on here. I want to park like a tour ride though to go to them, and perhaps through this Proceratosaurus enclosure. So I think we'll have something over here for the Liopleurodons, and then the rest of the park will have as the tour. So it's at least slightly free roamy for our wonderful dinosaurs. Can we flatten this terrain, please? Thank you. The skin previews really are bad. It's just that they don't match ever. All right, I better keep my eye on this one because I don't want it to die.
En route to pick up the asset.
Right, Liopleurodon exhibit.
Asset transportation in progress.
Actually have an idea. Let's flatten this out. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Confirming asset delivery.
Now I've got to remember I need to put the path can go up this way, actually. And the tour ride. We'll have the tour ride start down here, and it will cut through here and out into here. We'll have the Proceratosaurus, and we'll have the Dimorphodon exhibits. The skins, yes, can be very difficult at times, if not impossible. Right. Happy with that. Happy with that. Need to figure out what to do over here. Maybe have some sort of ooh, circular thing. If in doubt, build a circular thing. There we go. Yes, please. Or, oh no, you're going to get started on. Yep, that's fine. Sorry, that's Dane telling me he's getting started on dinner. Put some more trees in. I don't think people realise just how forested Britain is in some places. We do have a lot of forest. So that's fine. Can we put in some low bushes? Yeah, that's all right. Good. And then we'll figure out what to do. Is this off center? Off level, even? It is a bit. That's strange. I wonder how that's happened. When in doubt, build a loop. Indeed. Lagoon hatchery. Really? I quite like the idea of that being on a separate level to the rest of the guests. For the time being, just create a connection there, because I don't know where to have the connection for this, but I like the idea of that being a level above where the guests are. Yeah. Are we likely to get trees growing on this frontage here? Probably not. Get a lot of shrubbery. Maybe the odd that's a very tall ginkgo. A couple of light smaller ginkgos maybe. But not too many. Your guests are complaining about the lack of restrooms. There's one at the entrance. That'll do. Ay. Okay, can we put one in? Just because I'm going to get tired of seeing that popping up all of the time. me see, it's down here that they're complaining. Anyway, that Megalosaurus should be fixed up now, and it will not fight again. It bloody well better not. Right. I don't know why I do that. It's just a matter of course now. Shall we see what marvelously weird Liblorodons I come up with this time? I'll go for that color pattern and that color pattern and the Liblorodon does have some really nice looking skins. I agree with you there. There we go. I think that one is the radioactive one, to be honest. Those two. And that one, those two. And those two. I have 6. Right, let's see what these two look like to start with. Oh, hello. You're a bit above the waterline, aren't you?
Transportation underway.
It is the diversity of life we are discovering that
That's,
I find most interesting. Take this animal, the
pretty-
Pleurodon, for instance. This is a carnivorous marine reptile.
It kind of looks like-
for efficiency.
I don't
both for
know.
Swimming effortlessly through the water and for relentlessly hunting its prey.
I mean, what
And
would you
nature created,
call that?
we can recreate, and maybe, if I can be so bold, improve upon. Or
Kind
at
of looks
least
like
find
a-
ways to exploit.
Marbled mixture of lava and ginger cake. Or carrot cake. It's a carrot cake skin! This one... Ooh. Has the green speckles to the back. But other than that is a nice gold vein colour, sort of, going on, which is alright. No, I didn't mean that one. Can't be asked to go through that whole sequence again. We'll have a look at those in a second. Let's give these guys fish. They have fish. You know, I wouldn't mind the release of aquatic animals as much as if they had a different song for each of the animals, but it's this exact same musical theme, which does get a little grating after a while. Oh yes, this is the Fallout inspired irradiated Liblorodon. Those ones are really visible, though, aren't they? Those. Lovely. So I think I'm going to level out. What time is it? Oh, I've got 20 minutes. That's fine. That's fine. It's a bit of a steep incline there, but it's not too sad. I quite like the sort of Pride Rock thing that we have going with it, to be honest. Now we need is a tree. We need like one really big tree. No. Something like that. Let's try again. Let's try again. That's all you're going to give me, isn't it? Okay, fine. I'll take it. See, why... Ugh. See, these trees you can get right up to the boundary. Don't want to go too heavy on the amenities. But I will put another... one there. And one there. The irradiated Iguanodon is by far one of my favourite skins for it, for sure. It's just a really cool looking colour pattern, I think. I really hope that Thingamajig, who made those statues and that, as soon as he can, I hope he ports over those mods. Because we really do need them. Oh, this one is a bit longer. It's the other thing, all these decoration bits are all over the show in terms of their size. I'm actually going to stick another one of those lights here. I mean, it's nice to have these bits. Let's be fair, the original game was crying out for something like this, but... Again, I feel they've been implemented rather poorly. See, stuff like that. It's just like, why?
Although many marine species are solely confined to the water, some predatory animals possess enough strength to propel themselves out of the water and unleash a devastating attack.
That's fine. No. Yeah, that'll do. All right, let's just change what these are. So, burgers. We have gone for the blue, red, and white color scheme of Britain. Chocolate coffee to go. There you go. That looks fine, I think. The delete tool is much easier to use, for sure. It's one of the most annoying things in the world is trying to line up deleting some of those like small decorations like the plant pots and the light fittings. This time it is a lot easier. Oh, the Liplorodon's a hit. Look at this. It's a conga line of people coming all this way just to look at the Liplorodons. That one is a tad above the waterline. Oh, that's good. One of them is actually in view of the viewing gallery. Good lord. Well, I'm trying to do some... Now I have the mods on. I'm trying to make some sandbox sparks. But again, I know what you mean, Stabster. The creativity isn't here yet. I'm not really... like, I wanted to do a Great Britain park with Great British species, which this is the point of this one. And I'll probably finish this off in the next stream or off stream and do a tour guide video. But I don't know what I would do on any of the other maps. Short of, you know, that lagoon park that I was doing. I suppose we need to wait for, you know, DLCs and things and see what creativity strikes our fancy. At some point it would be nice for me to be able to rebuild Pharaoh's Valley in this game. But obviously that's going to need a desert map that doesn't have a giant amphitheater in the middle of it. But yeah, we'll have the tour starting down here. We'll go through some gates here, out into Proceratosaurus enclosure, and then into the Dimorphodon enclosure on the edge, probably in the nook of this mountain, actually. Yeah, I reckon. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go in there? Maybe 6 and 7. Potentially. Yeah. I made a Jurassic Park for my little section of Canada, but that's all I've got. I'm thinking of remaking it there, I'm not sure. I'm thinking of making an alternative chaos theory to all of them. So chaos theory. So I've got an idea for an alternative chaos theory for Jurassic Park, is that for me to build an approximation of the original Jurassic Park, and then the chaos theory being with you guys on stream. Like, the park's been open for a year. How we then must, you know, it's time to expand the park. How do we, you know, how are we going to expand? And we'll give ourselves some, you know, or you guys can give me some rules to follow. We'll have, you know, we'll make money a thing and stuff, and we'll see how it goes. But that's gonna, obviously I need to recreate Jurassic Park to start with, which is no easy task. But as it is close to dinner time, I am going to head off in a sec. But we've done a fair bit for our attempt to create the Cornwall Prehistoric Preserve. We've got our Iguanodon area over here. I do like these viewing galleries. These are the best looking of the viewing galleries, for sure. They're actually very similar to the Isle of Wight museum I went to. But we've got our Polycanthasi and our Iguanodons. We've got our little area down here for the ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs. Yep, very nice. And we have our Megalosaurus, which I have to say looks very good in the red and the black. That's the first time that the skin preview has actually matched what the dinosaur looks like in the end, which is ironic. So yeah, not bad. I'll probably finish this off stream. Next week's stream, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm thinking I might, because there's going to be obviously there's a lot of, that's a nice, ooh, hang on, do we have a, I just realized we need to take some screenshots. That's a nice, that's not too bad, is it? Need to get one with the sun in. Get some Jar Jar Abrams lens flares going on here. Nice. Let's see if we've got any dinosaurs in nice screenshotting positions. Let's see. I don't think we do. Actually, these two might be in a good spot. Oh, snap. Where are the Megalosaurus? You're not quite in the light, and this one is, I believe... you've got a bit of a scar on you. There, from your... I quite like that. Has a bit of a view of the rest of the coastline in there. Your scars on your neck. I do want to get some screenshots of those Liplorodon, but I have to go under the waterline first. So if I Alt F2 now, I can actually get some shots of the water with the water in. Because if you go into NVIDIA Ansel and you go down into the water disappears. So carrot cake. Don't know what happened there. Our carrot cake one. Now, where's our heavily irradiated Fallout style-y ones? There's another one of carrot cake. There we go. There's our Fallout style-y irradiated boys. Oof, that's not a that's a face only a mother could love. Don't offend Liplorodon. That's how you get eaten. Anyway. Well, it's 8:30, so I think I'm going to finish the stream here. Next week, I think I might dare to stream some Alien Isolation and continue screaming at aliens for everyone's amusement. We will see. If you do want to see me play Alien Isolation, do let me know in the comments to this particular video. Next week, I'm also going to have another War Thunder video out. Hopefully. And I think we're going to try and get another chat video done. But for now, thank you guys for joining in. We are trying to get to 200 by the end of the year. So if you're watching this after the fact and you haven't subscribed yet to Triclaw Gaming, we would ask that you consider doing so. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.